Today we're having a look at this fabulous house on Deal Road. Deal Road is one of the ABC streets set in Tooting, just past Amen Corner. It's part of the SW17 postcode, and you're in the catchment area for a lot of wonderful schools here. Two in particular which are incredibly popular in Tooting, and they are both primary. You've got primary and a secondary there also. Deal Road is a really quiet street. It's a residential street, so you can see all the houses down here are really well kept. It's massively a family area. You essentially just get out to Links and to Sealy at the ends, which would be the cut through potentially that anyone would use, so nobody ever comes down these streets who don't need to, essentially. The house itself has been extended into both the loft and the rear, so you've got 3 big double bedrooms, and you've got 1 smaller office space, kids room, maybe guest room as well, and then the rear sort of open plan kitchen extension done as well. Let's go and have a look. Walking through the beautiful stained glass doorway into the hallway here, so you can see original banisters are still in place, along with all the original doors throughout. Get loads of light in the hallway here, and the guys have got sort of a bench and a bit of a chest of drawers here, but you could easily get a pram in if you wanted to. Off the hallway you have both the living room and the massive open plan kitchen entertaining space, and then just behind us here you have 2 storage cupboards through into the reception room. First thing that will strike you is the feature fireplace. It's original with all the original tiles as well. You can see down there. The owners have put in the plantation blinds, which is beautiful. So you've got the option of letting all the light in, and then you can block out at night if you want to. And then if you just look around the room, this is a really good sized reception room. You've got the solid wood flooring, and you've got picture rails right around the room, as well as the original cornicing is still in place. I think the guys who live here have basically got it set up perfect. This is where you probably want your TV. You've got some nice bookshelves in the corner, and you've got the 2 settees set up here. The kitchen was extended just prior to the current owners buying the place, and as you can see, it's really huge. So just coming through, you've got this island space in the middle with a secondary sink. Behind us you've got a nice little breakfast bar area and additional storage above it. And then the main part of the kitchen, you've got an amazing range master, 6 burner is it, or 5 burner, with a 4 oven. And that's staying with the house as well. And then you've got a further part of the kitchen just down the end here, which is almost acts like a bit of a utility space, where you've got the dishwasher, tumble dryer, washing machine and boiler right down this end. So it's still plenty of room in here for a massive dining table. You can probably get, I don't know, at least 6 people around there, probably 8 if you really wanted to, without any problem at all. I mean, this space would just be fantastic for hosting some sort of entertainment. I can imagine kids' parties with them all running around in here and going into the garden, or if you had some friends over, you know, and the sort of parents wanted to kick back and have, you know, a New Year's Eve do or something like that, this would just be the ideal place, leading straight out into the garden there. I think the middle sink here you could even use, just fill it up with ice, and you know, you've got kind of a little beer wine station. Actually, under the stairs, if it goes back out here, the guys have currently got a little bar setup going on, which is really cool. It's fully double glazed at the back, and coming out into these lovely double doors. So you've got the garden space. It's a bit of a windy day today. Obviously, loads of space for entertaining out here as well. They look like you have an amazing barbecue just set up there. And you can see the back of the house, the full extension done. It's kind of one of those nice gardens which has got a blend of everything going on. I mean, obviously you've got this awesome shed which is going to stay also for all your storage needs. You've got the rear access through the gate at the back. If you want to do gardening and take stuff out that way, that's fine. If you want to bring bikes through or bins out, that's also fine. They've got just set up here, which they've just planted some lawn. Though they were using this as kind of like a vegetable patch in the past, which I think is pretty handy really. And anyone green fingered, you might have a bit of a field day in this house. Upstairs you have the 3 bedrooms coming off the landing, as well as the family bathroom. So bedroom number 1 here, which is a lovely kids room. This is the back of the house. You can see plenty of space for your wardrobe, chest of drawers, etc, etc. They've got a cot in the corner, the baby, and then on the floor you can see got the lovely hardwood again. Coming back out, we'll go into bedroom number 2. So original fireplace in place once again. Double glazed throughout the whole house. You've got a nice view of the road out here. Very peaceful residential street. He said they've got some great neighbours and so a lot of fun over here over the years. The third bedroom set up on this floor is an office at the moment. You could definitely get a single bed in here, but it could work really nicely as a baby's room. The cot slot in. If you wanted to use one of these rooms as your main room, if you had a young baby, that'd be kind of ideal. You just have to nip next door. Up in the loft, we've got Celebrity Cat again. Hello. And you can see this is a wonderful sized room. The ceiling height in this top floor conversion is probably higher than I've seen in most of these. I think that when this conversion was done, potentially they permitted them to do an extra large extension that you wouldn't be allowed to do these days. A nice view back over the streets behind. Apparently you can see the fireworks from here during New Year's, which is nice. You can see just about see the England flag flying over the top of the police station. Again, you've got the hardwood floor throughout this whole room, which is gorgeous. And you can see just how much space you've got. I think this is a king size bed. In addition to that, you've got 1, 2, 3 bedside tables. You've got 1, 2, 3 chests of drawers. And you've got basically 2.5 wardrobes here, plus the desk area. So you're definitely not going to have any shortage of space. Again, you know, if you did have a newborn baby, you could easily get a cot up here with you. So if you run up and down the stairs. And then you've of course got the ensuite just off it, which once again has the high ceilings, and it's got a nice big window here. So you've got a shower just behind the door, and then the full bathroom suite.